Morning rush is usually 5 a.m. to about 8 a.m. here in Houston. Are we going to be dry for that?
I think that last 7 to 8 a.m., that's when I think some of our scattered showers are going to move in. An isolated shower will be possible before then, but this is the main line. This is our approaching cold front. So moving across portions of central Texas, but it is going to start to approach our northwest counties as early as 7 o'clock this morning. Take a look, even from Matagorda County, a few showers already trying to pop up there. But again, I think more widely scattered activity is expected between about 8 a.m. through lunchtime today. So it's mainly just clouds that are in place early this morning here at 4:49. But I'm going to put our future track into motion, show you 7:30, so the end of the big rush hour timeline that Steph was talking about. Here are some of those showers that are expected to pop up with those thunderstorms from Bryan, College Station, Brenham, Columbus, maybe even approaching Sealy by about 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. That starts to move into places, let's say, like Conroe, the Woodlands, maybe even Cypress to Jersey Village, maybe from Sealy to Katy, tapping into some of those storms. And then by 11 o'clock, that's when I think the heart of these thunderstorms will roll through Harris County, portions of Fort Bend, and starting to maybe even approach portions of Liberty County as well. So that's the timeline. By 2 o'clock this afternoon, the big thunderstorms are out. We'll still be tracking a few showers here and there, but it's mainly late morning right up into your midday. Accumulations still look about a half an inch. Widespread, I think an isolated amount could be slightly higher than that. Now check out this skycast. I think this has it exactly right. This morning we start off with clouds. The rain moves in between about 8 a.m. to noon, and then most of the rain moves out of here by 1, 2 o'clock. Clouds are going to break pretty quickly because it's going to move out of here pretty quickly. Highs go to 79 today, and look how nice and sunny your afternoon is for St. Patrick's Day. So we got to get through the first portion of the day, and then the pot of gold is by the afternoon. That's when it's going to be really nice. So take a look. Your Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just amazing. The official start of spring is Saturday morning. Sunny skies continue right through the beginning of next week. And then beginning about Tuesday through the end of next week, we get into a big wet weather pattern. But other than that, oh man, Steph, at least by the afternoon, it will be gorgeous around here. So we start messy though. I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, but at least it's going to be moving quickly though.